Hello friends, Mary's here. I'm glad you could make it. And today we're still in Daniel's chapter 7, and we're going to read the last part of Daniel 7 where the Daniel's vision is interpreted. And we're going to start in verse 15. And when I read Daniel now, I learned the historical view many years ago, and now when I read it, I see another application, and this is the one I'm sharing with you today. The historical view everyone needs to know, and this is a different application, as in Job when he talks about visions and dreams, that there's more than one application in visions and dreams. So Daniel 7 verse 15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. Now in this interpretation, when I read Daniel 7, even his personal comments, there's more than just the physical of how he was troubled. Because when Daniel, who can be represented as, when you read it, in my spirit, in the midst of my body. Who's the head of the body? Who's on his throne? It is Christ. And so in the midst of the body, they were troubled. They were shaken. And where were they shaken? They were shaken with the visions in the head. Christ was showing him another application, and it troubled him. Daniel had just gone through physically. This was written many years after Babylon was taken, but Jerusalem, the church, was taken over and was made war with, and they prevailed. And here, when this was written, was a vision showing how it will be again. So, the church needs to know the different applications. So, 15 again. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of things. 17. These great beasts which are four kings which shall arise out of the earth. Now when I started re-looking over Daniel 7, I noticed the difference. In the beginning of Daniel, the four beasts came out of what? The sea. Here, which shall arise out of the earth. Do you notice the difference? It's opposite as in the beginning. It's not the same. It's showing there's something else going on here. They arise out of the earth. But, verse 18, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever and ever. This, I believe, is the real point of Daniel 7. It's showing even though bad times comes, even though we were made war with, let us not lose the faith and the hope and know that the saints, you and I, can have the kingdom right now and can have the kingdom when Christ comes again. But the saints of the Most High, see how many times you notice that in this chapter. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever, even forever. When you go down to verse 21, it's going to show the controversy. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Know that this is coming. It's nearly here. And some will definitely say it is here. Verse 22, until, see how long it lasts? Until the Ancient of Days came, and the judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. war, beasts out of the earth. Saints possess the kingdom. Saints possess the kingdom. 7:25, and this is war. He shall, and this tells you where he makes war at, the adversary, what he uses. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of times. There's war. Not only is it war physically that Daniel went through where he had to go to Babylon, but it's war through the words. By every word of God one shall live. Verse 26 of Daniel 7. But the judgment shall sit. The judgment shall sit. The judgment is God's friend, is God's people's friend. The judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it. This is what's going to happen to the adversary and those that are on his side. The 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 8 says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. But the judgment shall sit, and shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it, even unto the end. In the beginning of Daniel 7, in the first part, he explains it like this, 7 verse 11. I beheld then because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, the words against the times and laws of God. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. Consume with the spirit of his mouth, destroyed with the brightness of his coming, to consume and to destroy it to the end. This is for sure, folks. I beheld even till the beast was slain and his body was destroyed. So, verse 26 again. But judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it to the end. Verse 27. And here it is. And the kingdom, don't forget it, folks, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to who? The bride of Christ. Given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. When he kept it, he guarded it. He cherished it. Do we cherish Daniel chapter 7? Keep the matter in your heart no matter what the life is on the outside. To retain, to keep, to guard, to cherish. Didn't Mary do the same thing in Luke 2? But Mary, verse 19, but Mary kept all these things that the shepherd told her about her son. She kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. So, bride of Christ, the saints, you guys, let's do this to this word. Thanks for coming. Bye.